anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream here on Figure Farm TV. Tonight on the Pole, we are here with the Friggy Diggy Racing League, bringing you another Arca night here from Nashville Super Speedway. Tonight is where we are racing. A little bit of a tongue twister there. As we've got qualifying going on track right now, let's see if we can get us over there onto the speedway with. Oh, let's see who we got out on track. Looks like we've got Terry Fennell out on track making his pass. There you see Christopher Pugliese as well in number 42 machine. See if we can get our power up here for tonight along with our best times. There you see Josh Cole with the fastest time so far with a 29.818. And McConnell there with a 30.027. Brody rolling up into the third position with a 30.117. Bear with me one quick moment. I'm trying to get something underway here. Have to figure this out here. Yeah, that's what I want. And we gotta copy this. And that is copy. Okay, we're looking at the likes of the 88. Jaden Wicks out there on track because he's setting down a quick time right now of 30.043. Daniel Scruggs jumps up in the second position with a 30.003. So some pretty quick times coming in, but still none has caught Josh Cole in that number 43. So far this evening, here tonight, as we get set here, let me see. Okay, there's that. Now I need Well, why'd that do that to me? Let's see who else is out on track here.
Didn't even know I could do that. He's lying. He's lying. Nobody cool.
All right, so it looks like we still have two more that can qualify if they are looking to do so. That is Nathan Peacock and Christopher Pendle.
I'm a big cool. I'd be scared if I was you. I got zero practice. I'm on your ass.
Can hear a little bit of driver talk back and forth. I don't know if that's being picked up through the broadcast or not. Good evening, and again, welcome to Fligger Farm TV on the pole here tonight.
Hey, guys. Hey, howdy.
Yeah, it is getting picked up through the broadcast just a little bit, so we're gonna.
Nathan and Christopher, are you guys planning on qualifying or starting to do here? Well, I'll start in there.
Turn them down a little bit.
Sorry, Christopher, I cut you off there. What was that? You started in the rear? Qualifying. Now I'm starting. All right, so are we good to be in session, or does anybody want to wait, or good to go? Let's go. And they're on down to the house now, hey, mate. Don't use that accent for us Canadians. What leads is 6 days of Fallujah worth of pickup.
All right, so that should help us out there. I think I heard them say that they're going to get ready to rock and roll here tonight from the Nashville Superspeedway. We'll take a look at our starting grid here once everything finishes up here in qualifying. And so far that is where the oh there it is. So here is our starting grid here. Ah, dang it. Our starting grid is going to look like with Josh Cole out on pole with that blazing time of a 29.818. Daniel Scruggs and row number position number 2, and row number 2 starting third is Waylon McConnell, and fourth is Jaden Wicks, fifth is Brendan Brody. Rick Schneider will roll off in sixth position tonight. Tom Tor there in the number 3 rolls off in seventh. Terry Fennell rolls off in eighth. In the number 21 machine, that is Joseph Thomas rolling off in the number 9 spot. In 10th, rounding out your top 10 here tonight to start things off, is Logan Spencer in the number 89. In 11th, that is going to be Christopher Pugliese and Christopher Pendle there in 12th position. In 13th, that is the number 72 of Nathan Peacock. So that is your starting grid as we see it starting here this evening. And I just noticed I got myself one more little problem here that I gotta situate out. Ah, dang it. Green flag is out. We are down and away. Heading into corner number 1. I'm. Oh, let's get. There we go. Perfect. All right. Green flag it out. There we are. There we go. As we see Josh Cole really laying it down out here. Jaden Wicks there in third, with Brandon Brody in fourth, and Waylon McConnell sitting there in second in that number 75 machine. Everybody looking real good here as we're on board with Waylon McConnell coming out of corner number 2, down the backstretch they go. Single foul everywhere right now as we're on lap 3 of 150. On the front back stretch, or where I'm getting turned around here, down through turns 3 and 4, it looks like here. You see the 75 getting a run on that outside, trying to get around Jaden Wicks, but does not quite have it as we are single file back through the field here. I'm sorry if I'm not talking a whole lot right at the moment. I'm trying to get one quick thing sorted out here that I probably should have done prior, but did not, so that is on me. I do apologize for that. But we are set to rock and roll. So we have everything running here, so everything seems to be smooth. Everybody's just kind of minding their own right now. Single file back through the field here. Hopefully everybody hears me over the engine's roar. I'm not sure if that is correct or not, so I want to make sure I got the engine roar, but I don't want it to be drowning everybody out. Here on lap 10 as they come across the stripe, Josh Cole still out front. As we take a look at the schedule here, it'll tell us the stages. That's not a lot smaller for me this time. Looks like stages for tonight here at Nashville Fairground, or Nashville Super Speedway, I should say, stage number 1 is at lap 30, or lap 35 rather, and stage number 2 is at lap 80. If I'm reading that correctly, all you folks at home should be able to read it a lot better than I can. As we come down the strip, down into corner number 3 and 4, there you see the 43 still leading it all. Rick Schneider sitting back here in that 03 in that 4th spot. Side by side there, though, for 5th and 6th. That's Brendan Brody and Daniel Scruggs battling it out side by side, but Daniel Scruggs ends up falling back behind Brendan Brody there as they work down into corner number 1 for another time. On board with Waylon McConnell as we come storming down the backstretch out into corner number 3. Front to back, they seem to be all over the place here as we come back down across. Under the flag stand down into corner number 1. Since everybody seems to be single file so far, we'll take a quick look at tonight's race info here tonight. It's 78 degrees, 45% humidity, partly cloudy with 2-mile-per-hour winds. And it looks to be we're at, I guess that's track temp. It's 78 degrees. Temperature, the temperature is 79 degrees. So track and outside temps are about the same at the moment, it looks like, if I'm reading everything correctly. As we're on lap 14, Josh Cole still out front, still leading this race. As you see, there looks to be that 75 of Waylon McConnell's trying to catch Jaden Wicks, but Jaden Wicks is actually pulling up to the bumper of Josh Cole here tonight. We only have a select number of cars, but still should have some great racing as we're back on board now. Who are we on board with this time? That is Christopher Pendle we're on board with as they come down here in the corner number 3 and 4, coming around towards that front stretch tri-oval. As you see, that rear end's kind of hanging out on that 14 as he comes around the corner. Everybody single file. Jaden Wicks still trying to catch up front here with Waylon McConnell in 3rd. As they work down through 1 and 2. Pretty much, we'll see if we can dig up some Nashville Super Speedway facts here. As the driver working back across down through the tri-oval again. So it looks like this is a 1.33 mile racetrack located in Lebanon, Tennessee. The track has held various types of racing since 2001, which is when it first opened. Trying to see if there's anything interesting here. If I can. 14 degrees bankings in the turns. 9 degrees of banking on the track's front stretch and 6 degrees of banking on the back stretch. Lap record was set in 2003 by IndyCar driver Sam Hornish Jr. with a 22.9685. So as we're watching the Friggy Diggy Arca series here tonight from Nashville, from the Nashville Superspeedway. A lot of great racing going on here at lap 20. Trying to see what we got going on there. We're on board with Rick Schneider in that 03 as he's working his way up through the field. We got a couple cars though coming into the pit lane. Looks to be Daniel Scruggs and Jaden Wicks coming in the pit road along with Logan Spencer. Logan Spencer seems to be tracking a little oddly, but that just could be the way I was looking at it. Josh Cole, still your race leader out front in that FFTV painted machine out front. Great looking machine out there in the front. Now we got Rick Schneider coming up here in second. Christopher Pendle there in third. Waylon McConnell back here in fourth. Tom Torrey there in fifth, and that number 3 good wrench machine, looking like a Dale Earnhardt paint scheme out there. Just he don't seem to be running up front quite yet, but if anybody knows the Intimidator, when he was racing, he wasn't always up front until the closing stages. Kerry Fennell here in the 6th position in that number 00 machine. Looks like he's coming to pit road. Rick Schneider in. Josh Cole in. That's going to hand the lead over to Christopher Pendle here on lap 23. Oh, okay. And the 72 had trouble getting on the pit road. That was the 72 of Nathan Peacock. Sideways there, a little damage there on the front end, so I'm not sure exactly what happened to him as he tried to come back. We'll see if we can get a instant replay here. So here we see the 72 trying to come in, ends up getting loose, slams that inside wall. That's tough. Here you see the 72 back underway. Waylon McConnell, though, out front here in that number 75. But there you see that 88 of Jaden Wicks have to take a quick dive to get underneath the 75 as he's on some pressure tires here at lap 26. It's, the top 3 have not pitted yet. The 75, Tom Torrey in at number 3, and Christopher Pugliese and at number 42, they have not pitted yet as we come rolling across the start-finish line again. Josh Cole, though, he's been on fire here tonight as we're on board with him now as we work through turns 1 and 2 onto that backstretch here. Past that Ellie sign down through again, like I said, down the backstretch. He's chasing down that AutoZone machine at 72, I believe it is. Well, no, maybe not. I'm trying to see. Logan Spencer. Yeah, we're on board with the number 4. Out the corner, down across the front stretch. Now the 3 leaders are in. Waylon McConnell, Tom Torrey, and Christopher Pugliese all coming into pit road this time. So it looks to be about a 25. The window seems to be about 25 laps. So as they come around, that's going to hand the lead over to Christopher Pugliese. But I wouldn't take too far on, as here comes Josh Cole. Josh Cole started on pole tonight. He had the quick time. And I wonder if he's still got the quickest time out on track. No, he does not. Well, yeah, he does have the... No, he don't have the best time. The best time's going to be with Jaden Wicks in that number 88 machine with a 30 flat. Josh Cole has a 30.07 and Christopher Pendle has a 30.14. But as we're looking at the current lap times, Jaden Wicks just ran a 31.41. Josh Cole ran a 30.84. And Christopher Pendle ran a 30.95. So we'll have to see how this partakes as they come around the corner here. On that backstretch it come. Rick Schneider sitting in third in that number 03 machine. The other 3 machine of Tom Torrey, he's back here in 8th position. Nathan Peacock, Terry Fennell, and Joseph Thomas all a lap down at the moment. As I believe we've been green flag racing this whole race so far. I don't think we've had a caution. We'll find that out when the stage break comes here at lap. Well, we should be coming up to it, honestly. As I thought, or let me see here. I gotta look at it myself here. Looks to me like it's lap 35, so we are coming up to it. Another 2 laps away. As Christopher Pendle is leading the way with Josh Cole there in second, Rick Schneider in third, Daniel Scruggs back here in fourth, Jaden Wicks in fifth. And to his inside, that is the number 4 machine, I think, of Brendan Brody. As Brody's trying to make a move here, coming down through turns 1 and 2. If I'm not getting myself turned around like I normally do, which looks to be like I did. That was 1 and 2. As Christopher Pendle works through 3 and 4, back out onto the front stretch tri-oval. Down through the start-finish line he comes. It is now lap 35, and that is going to bring out our first caution of the evening. Here with Christopher Pendle. See if we can get a word with him as they come around for pit stops. Good evening, Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Well, I didn't quite remember where you started from, but you seem to be running pretty well out there right now.
Yeah, I started 12th. I think there was a small field tonight, but I decided not to qualify just because I didn't get really much practice before the race. So, yeah, I started 12th and was just kind of working my way up front and just taking care of my tires, you know?
Well, I'm sure some of these drivers might not like the fact you haven't practiced, and here you are winning stage 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, fuel strategy, I'm surprised I actually won that stage because I was one of the last cars to pit there, and then somehow I come out ahead of everybody, and I was kind of confused on what happened. But, hey, nevertheless, I'll take a stage win. I think this is my first one here in this league, so I'm pretty happy with it.
Well, who's some shout outs you want to shout out to for getting that stage win?
Just just everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody, the broadcast, and just continue to watch. Hopefully, this is a good race to the finish. Looking forward to seeing what this one here looks like. The 43 is pretty fast, but just tune in to finish watching the rest of the race, everybody.
Well, we definitely will, and hopefully we'll start seeing some battles here and there. But
yeah, hopefully so. I mean, these guys are pretty clean and respectful, so hopefully it's some good battles here shortly and some good clean racing here at the end.
Well, it looks like you're going to be rolling out in about 5th position here, so hopefully you can work your way back up through, and we'll let you go and get situated back in here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that was our stage 1 winner, Christopher Pendle, as he works up through here in 5th position now. Taking a little bit of fuel strategy into play here, as you heard from him, trying to make something happen. All right, let's see here. Something seems a little off here. I'm trying to figure it out here. That's what it is right there. Well, Brandon Brody's going to roll off in 2nd. Daniel Scruggs there and will be our leader after that round of pit stops here at lap 38 as they still come rolling around. Looks like Nathan Peacock's still in the pits as he's going to be rolling around now trying to get caught back up to the field as he's at pit exit now. Field coming through 3 and 4. We're going to see if we can go and get see if we can get this to this isn't working the way I want it to. Why? All the drivers are getting told to tighten it up here as we come to the green flag. Pace car is off. Let's see, while we got them a little bit double file, let's see if we can pull out our new heated up segment here from on the pole. right, caution back out here at the Nashville Super Speedway. Looking like we have problems with Nathan Peacock. Trying to see here. This is not sitting right. Why? There you see, Nathan Peacock ended up off down here in the grass. He's had one heck of a start here tonight. Having trouble with pit entrance. Now he's off track. Down through here. I don't see anything else going on here other than Nathan Peacock taking that grass. Nonetheless, we are back under the caution flag here. Josh Cole moved up a spot from where he started that last restart. He's up to second. Jaden Wicks here in third. Brendan Brody fourth. Logan Spencer sitting here in fifth. We got Terry Fennell and Joseph Thomas both laps down here tonight in that 12th and 13th position. I do want to thank everybody coming out to Fleeger Farm TV and sticking it with us here tonight as we're here with another episode of On the Pole, bringing you the Friggy Diggy Racing League from Nashville Super Speedway. A couple of our sponsors we want to give a shout out to is 1% Designs, along with Admin Box. And keep digging. Now, in the description here tonight, you will find some discount codes for both Keep Digging and for Admin Box. Be sure to check them both out. I know for me, I really enjoy my Admin Box, especially for in the driver's seat of the car. I can still run some race control commands in my league when I need to. Lights are still on the pace car as they come down the backstretch here. We are on lap 44 of 150, so still a long ways to go here tonight as we're taking a look back through the field. So really, so far tonight, we've seen one caution for a car off the track. That would have been the 27, I believe. I thought it was 27, or am I wrong? I can't remember. It's 72, that's what it was. Nathan Peacock going off track. Everybody's getting double filed up now. We're getting ready to rock and roll once again as they come onto the backstretch. Side by side. Here tonight as they come rolling down Everybody doing a great job. And the next stage break for these drivers, I believe, if I remember correctly, is lap 80. Yes, lap 80 tonight is our next stage break. So we'll see. Keep an eye on these drivers as the pace car pulls off. Josh Cole gets on the outside lane, outside pole position as they come storming down into the front row, into corner number 1. Here they go, side by side. Josh Cole ends up falling back a little bit. He loses some ground as the 88 of Jaden Wicks gets to the inside and is pulling along just fine. Now that Josh Cole gets down to the inside, at 88 looking really strong at the moment of Jaden Wicks. Our stage 1 winner, though, he's sitting back here in that 94 machine. Christopher Pendle trying to work his way back up through the field here through stage number 2. And we got side-by-side racing up front here. Look at that 43 as he's looking to the middle lane. I don't know if they're going to try to go 3 wide or not, but he sure looked at it for a moment as the 88 is working his way around Scruggs. That'll put Jaden Wicks out front. Whoa, looks like Wicks get a little, or Scruggs got a little loose there, and that gives the position over to Cole. Now Cole's back up here battling for the lead. Back up there to the bumper of Jaden Wicks as they come off up turn number 3 and 4 down the front stretch. Josh Cole looking to the inside. Well, not quite, as Jaden Wicks dives way down there to the bottom side. Here comes the 89 of Logan Spencer getting around Daniel Scruggs for that 3rd position. Now he slides up, clears the 14. 14 up there against the bottom, up against that wall. But here we go. There's 3 wide as the 75 of McConnell now brings it up through the middle, passing the number 4 there on the inside. There you see the 14 trying to get around the 88, I'm sorry, that's the 89, and we got trouble. The 89 is going around, and oh no, almost ends up flipping over, top on his lid, as we got the 16, or that, sorry, that's not the 16. That is the 00 of Fennel. It's just my natural reaction. I called it the 16 because I recognized that paint scheme out of NASCAR being Greg Biffle's number 16. But here tonight, that is the 00 being driven by Terry Fennel. We'll take another look at it here. That was Christopher Pugley's getting it started here. Oh, damn, Thorn. As we're on board here with Christopher Pugley, there you see everything happening there in front of him. The 89 up into that outside wall. He's going to end up losing it, coming back down across. Pugley is trying to get off of it, but just does not have the time. There you see the 89 getting flipped up almost up and over. And Christopher Pugley ends up going across the nose there, up into that outside wall. Here's another look. There you see the 89 of Logan Spencer getting picked up. Almost, there you see, it was really swerving to get around everything. Great move there. I didn't quite see who that is. We're going to back it up here just to quite see who that is that made it through. Looks to be that's the 21 getting through, the 03 getting through. We'll go on board here with Rick Schneider. You'll see the accident happen in front. And dodges his way around. He wasn't as close as what I thought he was, but that 21 definitely had a little bit closer contact here. As you'll see, as he comes out of the corner, we're on board with Joseph Thomas. You'll see that 89 get picked up, turned around. Hi, the number 21 of Joseph Thomas as we keep rolling here. Back live here, back to the live broadcast here at On the Pole. as that was the on the pole instant replay. Jaden Wicks out front in at number 88. McConnell there in the second place. Christopher Pendle up tough third. Did we have some pit stops take place? Well, that does look to be the case. We had some pit stops here at lap 50 here at this caution take place. Josh Cole being the first driver with the fresher tires, if he took tires, and I believe he has, sitting here in that fourth position. Take a quick commercial break and thank our sponsor, Admin Box. A lot of good racing going on so far. There you see the 43 of Josh Cole sitting in fourth. Christopher Pendle sitting in third. A little farther back, we got Logan Spencer sitting back here in 8th position. Brendan Brody in 9th. Christopher Pugliese in 10th. Terry Fennell in 11th. As they get rolling along here, that looks like Terry Fennell coming back out of pit road in that 00 machine, that National Guard painted machine, as he comes out onto the backstretch, getting caught back up to the field. As the field's coming across the stripe this time, looks like we are going to go lights out. They're going to double up, and we're going to get set to rock and roll once again here at lap 54 when they come around. As Waylon McConnell sitting here, taking the top side. And Jaden Wicks down there on the inside. Jaden Wicks is our current leader. The inside lane is prevailing here tonight. Unlike if you joined us here at On the Pole for the Friday night race, or I'm sorry, we weren't here on the Pole, but if you would have joined me over at Noma TV on YouTube and Southern Broadcasting Gaming Network on Friday night when I was helping broadcast the race at Pocono, we had a great time, but the outside lane at Pocono prevails. Here it's different. The inside lane prevails. So each track you go to is a little bit different on how the drivers have to adjust to take the reins and adjust to let their car run. As we're seeing that pace car roll around here, this looks to be coming out of corner number 4 at the moment. Here they come towards the line. Do we want to try to heat it up once again? Here on lap 57 as it comes storming around into corner number 1. There you see Tom Tour in 5th position. Daniel Scruggs there in 4th as he gets a little bit sideways coming off of corner number 2 down the backstretch. It is still Jaden Wicks leading it. Where is that 43 though? He's falling back a little bit here. Back to about 10th position. Not sure if he just didn't like the feeling of something or if he got a little loose He's back here battling now, trying to keep up the pace with all these other drivers. Logan Spencer here in 7th, Christopher Pugliese there in 6th. Christopher Pendle, our stage 1 winner, sitting here in that 3rd position, trying to see if he gets around here to the backstretch as they come around 3 and 4, trying to work up there to that 75. Front to back, down the front stretch here, down in the corner number 1. Everybody kind of minding their P's and Q's so far, with Christopher Pendle trying to reel them all in. There you see a little farther back, you got Christopher Pugliese in that 42 machine, working his way up. Joseph Thomas, though. Joseph Thomas, not quite having the night he was hoping for, as he's currently sitting in that 13th position, 3 laps down. Nathan Peacock go back on the lead lap after that one caution, as he's sitting in 12th, trying to work his way back up through the field. He's had some problems, though, tonight, between pit road and then out on the track, going off track there, bringing out the one caution. He struggled here tonight at the Nashville Super Speedway. Terry Fennell up here in 11th. Rick Snyder in 10th. Josh Cole in 9th. Christopher Pendle sitting 3rd, with Daniel Scruggs there behind him in that 4th position. There you see the gap, though, between 3rd and 4th. And you kind of see all the cars trying to work their way. You can see how far Nathan Peacock is off of the rest of the field by looking at that track map. You can see everybody's in turn 3, and he is just now entering turn 3 as they're halfway through the corner already. Everybody's trying to just mind their P's and Q's here with on lap 62. Jaden Wick still up front. Now we're on board with Waylon McConnell sitting there in 2nd position as they come down the front stretch, back underneath the flag stand. Look how deep they go down through that trio, down onto the apron, back up onto the track. It's as the 75 of Waylon McConnell still trying to chase down Jaden Wiggs. Christopher Pendle, though, in at number 94, sitting there in 3rd, having a great run so far tonight. And it looks to me like that gap is gaining between, or enlarging between, Christopher Pendle and Daniel Scruggs as they come down through the corner. Those top front 3 are almost running away with it, because they can stay up there bunched up. They're going to help them get faster lap times, get moving along. But here comes the 94 to the bottom. It will be back. I do promise you that. Oh, boy. There it comes. Not sure exactly why my PC is doing that to me lately, but I'm getting a little irritated as it looks like we got Jaden Wicks down inside going to the pit lane. Again, unsure what's causing that issue for me. I've tried to adjust in my graphics settings. I've tried adjusting my monitor settings. This didn't happen until I got the new monitor. 75 went high, letting Pendle go down low with 15 laps to go here in stage number 2. And the 75 is now going to come back down onto the inside, going to try a crossover move coming down into corner number 1. I don't think Pendle or McConnell have what it takes to get to the end of this stage as they last pitted. McConnell last pitted on lap 38. Pendle last pitted at lap 42. Everybody else pitted at lap 50, except for Jaden Wicks, who came in just now and pitted here at lap 64. Here you see the 75 and the 94 still battling it out up here, trying to figure out who's going to end up winning this stage number 2. Christopher Pendle, he didn't have, you heard him in the stage 1 interview, he didn't practice at all. He didn't qualify tonight. He started in 12th, but here he is running up front. I don't know if his fellow racers are going to be too pleased with that, I know the one he's most worried about is his number 43 of Josh Cole, who's currently sitting back here in 6th. As Waylon McConnell now come back here into the pits. Josh Cole last pitted at lap 52, right here behind Brendan Brody, as they come down through 1 and 2 once again. Tom Tor up here in 3rd. So now we're getting back into the shake of things here as Christopher Pendle, like I said, last pitted at lap 42. Can he make it the distance here in stage number 2? And be another 12 laps, I guess I should say, till the end of the stage. Can he make it that far? As we see more drivers dropping off here. There you see Christopher Pugliese dropping in. If I start seeing more drivers come down pit road, I'm going to have to say that I do not believe that Christopher Pendle can make it on fuel. I'm hearing the 14 and thinking he's going to drop into pit road this time by. There he comes, the 14 on the pit road. Trying to figure out who's all pitting, who's not pitting. There you see Tom Torrey. He's sitting there in that second position. Christopher Pugliese, though, still I'm sorry, not Christopher Pugliese, but Christopher Pendle. They're both in here. I'm getting the names confused here tonight. Their initials are both CP, so, I mean, bear with me if I'm calling the wrong driver at the wrong point here tonight. If anybody's watching and wants to leave comments, go right ahead. I do have my monitors up. I am able to read comments now, so please be sure to like, share, subscribe, give suggestions. I'll take constructive criticism. I don't care. It's Christopher Pendle still out front with that number 94. Tom Tor there in that second position in that number 3. Brandon Brody in that 3rd position as they're side by side coming down through the front stretch back down into corner number 1. Side by side they are for that 3rd position as Brendan Brody takes over that 3rd spot. But Josh Cole sitting back here looking in as that 75 gets up the racetrack a little bit. That 75 with a lap down machine on Waylon McConnell as Josh Cole is up here on the lead lap still. Last pitted at lap 52. So there's 10 laps between when he last pitted and when Christopher Pendle pitted. And we're at lap 73. So it's going to be curious to see who can pull this out. As Josh Cole rolls around the backstretch here, Brendan Brody there in 3rd. Tom Torrey there in 2nd. Christopher Pendle, though, still out front. Big gap as he's coming across the front stretch. I would say he's going to try to save fuel being that far out. But he might not be able to as he's sitting here, almost a sitting duck out here, just waiting for pits. Here you see Tom Torrey coming through the corner. See if we can get a map view again on where drivers are at. There you see the 94 coming through turns 3 and 4. And the 3 with the start of that pack coming through as well. The 94 on pit road. He has dropped down. He is now pitting this time. So the 94 of Christopher Pendle is on the pit lane. That's going to hand the lead over to Tom Torrey with 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. But Brendan Brody there in 2nd. Going to try to say if he's got something to say along with Josh Cole. We know Josh Cole has a fast race car here tonight, as his last lap time was a little quicker, but Brody was quicker than our leader with a 30.90. Josh Cole with a 30.92. Torrey with a 31.14. So Torrey is a little bit slower. We'll see what they are coming across the line. That's going to have Josh Cole as the quickest with a 31.22. There you see Pendle coming out in front of the pack. Going to try to see if he can hold on to the lead lap as Brody now hangs on to the lead here with Josh Cole looking to the inside of Torrey. Like I said, we know that that number 43 machine is quick. But is it quick enough to get around Torrey and then battle for the lead here at the end of stage 2? I'm highly doubting that as the laps are winding down here with 3 to go in stage number 2. Out front, though, it's still Brandon Brody. Brandon Brody there with Rick Schneider sitting 4th in that number 3. And we've talked about Tom Torrey. There he is. Josh Cole fighting that inside. Here comes that 88, though, of Jaden Wicks. He's going to try to get up there and battle for some laps, as there's 3 wide now coming down through the trioval into corner number 1. Jaden Wicks backs off. Here comes, though, the 43 down on the inside. That is Josh Cole trying to see if we can get that inside to stick with 2 laps to go here in stage number 2 as they work down the backstretch. Brandon Brody now out front, and this one is the concern of everybody, is the speed out of that 43 machine. But Jaden Wicks really showing some speed now with a 30.87, along with Christopher Pendle laying down a 30.87 as well. But Brody out here in front. 1 lap to go here in stage number 2. Looks to be Brody coming around onto the backstretch. He's got 1 more corner to go, and he will wrap up the stage number 2 victory here this evening. Come around. There you go. Looking to the inside. That is the 88 of Wicks. That's going to be Wicks at the line. Or, no, I'm sorry. Wicks is going to get his lap back at the line. Wicks will get the lap back at the line. But Brendan Brody will come home with the victory here tonight for stage number 2. See if he's anywhere in here. Yes, he is. So we'll see if we can get a word with Brendan Brody. Mr. Brody, how's it going tonight?
Going great. How are you?
I'm doing well. It seems like the track's treating your drivers pretty well tonight.
Yeah, track is great, actually. The top's faster than I thought it was going to be, and we're having a great night out here.
Well, are you another driver that's worried about that number 43 of Josh Cole?
Yeah, Josh Cole's really fast. I was watching my mirror the last 2 laps there, and he was gaining on me, but thankfully we were able to stay in front of him here and win the stage.
Well, congrats on stage number 2 win here. Do you think you have the fuel strategy figured out to help you maybe bring home a victory or at least a podium finish here in stage 3?
Yeah, I got my spotter, Chris, up here helping me with fuel strategy and stuff, and he's doing a great job all around here, and I think we got to figure it out for at least a podium.
Well, that's always something. Yeah, that's where you at least want to be, is a podium for them points. That's going to be where you gain the most points. I mean, victory would be even better, but, you know, it depends on how the chips fall.
Yep, exactly.
Who's your sponsors you'd like to give a shout-out to for this stage 2 victory?
I'd like to shout out Brody Farms, YouTube, Brody YouTube channel, and then Iowa State.
Alrighty, well, again, congrats on your stage 2. Hopefully you and your spotter can bring it home into at least the top 3 here tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you.
I have Brendan Brody there for Co-op Motorsports, as he's in his pit lane right now, getting all that work done, down and away. Here he's gonna end up in about 4th position. Josh Cole beats him out of pit road, and that's the driver that's coming my way. I'm getting a little irritated here with this. It didn't happen until I got the new monitor. So if anybody out there, anybody at all, in the YouTube universe or in the Facebook universe, please comment on my video and tell me what I could check out to try to get this to run a little smoother. I don't understand what is going on. This did not happen at all until I got the new monitor. I don't understand it. The only difference between this monitor and my old monitor is a few hertz change, and they're for the better, not for the worse. So I don't get it. I've got a 165 hertz monitor now instead of a 144. I'm running through a display port now instead of HDMI. I don't understand what the issue is. So if anybody has any ideas, please let Fligger Farm know, and so we can get it figured out and smooth things out, because it's a little irritating, especially whenever I'm in races and all of a sudden My screen just like somebody reaches down and hits a lag switch out of like Call of Duty. I remember playing Call of Duty back on PS3, and you'd be trying to shoot an enemy, and all of a sudden it's like somebody hit that lag switch, and instead of the enemy being in front of you, he's now behind you, killing you. Them lag switches, they're not fun. So that's kind of the synopsis of what I'd say is going on here. Is it almost seems like I got a lag switch being hit, but I can't figure it out. I don't know what the issue is. So we'll take one more commercial break here. Now, give a shout out to Admin Box, a great sponsor of the league, great sponsor throughout iRacing. Definitely, Fish does a great job of designing the box, getting everybody together, getting input. And if you need a customized button, you get a hold of Fish. He'll help you out, get a button situated the way you need it to. But I can't wait to see what version 4.0. I have version 2.0. Version 4.0 is on its way, so can't wait to see. We got one more lap to go here, so we'll quickly take that commercial break. All right, so they're all double file. Now, one thing I'm finding interesting is when the pit stop cycled here at the end of stage number 2, and we line back up, we have Brendan Brody there on the outside with Josh Cole on the inside. Now, Josh Cole was our race pole sitter, and now he's starting on pole to start stage 3. We'll have to see if his strategy is going to play out for that number 43 FFTV machine or what may happen here. As they come down the front stretch, side by side, green flag in the air. As stage number 3 gets underway, there you see that black number 3 machine on the inside getting a great run down on that inside. The inside lane really prevails well here on the restarts, and now Josh Cole's got all that clean air. What type of speed can we see out of that number 43 machine here at the start of stage number 3 as he is down and away? Tom Tor there in second. As they come through, and it looks like Tom Tor got a little loose. Brendan Brody diving to the inside to get around as they now come storming down into corner number 1. Logan Spencer back here in that 4th position, looking on, trying to see what his best route is to get around everybody. As the 14 gets a little loose, now he ends up taking that berm, getting out of everybody's way. That's the 14 of Daniel Scruggs. He's a couple laps down here as he got loose coming out of 2 onto the backstretch. So Josh Cole still up front, pulling away as he's put down a time of 30.16. And it's 30.35 for Brendan Brody there in second place. Tom Tor with a 30.61. So definitely a strong running car out front with that number 43, Josh Cole, as it comes storming down into corner number 2, or 3 and 4 rather. And Tom Torrey there in that 3rd position. Brendan Brody, though, not looking too bad. Stage 2 winner. Our stage 1 winner, Christopher Pendle's back here in the back, trying to battle his way back up through. Kind of just sitting back. And if I remember correctly, when we were interviewing him at the end of his stage, or end of stage 1, he was kind of surprised that his strategy played out and he was able to win that stage. He wasn't expecting him to win that stage. So, but back up front, it's Josh Cole with Brendan Brody there behind him, side by side for 3rd between the 88 and Tom Torrey. Jaden Wicks doing a great job getting his lap back to Hardway as he battled there with Brendan Brody on that front stretch, coming to the flag, got around him just before he crossed, so he was able to get the lap back. And now he's working his way back up through the field. There you see Jaden Wicks now up to 3rd. But the number 3 of Tom Torres says he's not done yet as he looks to the inside of Jaden Wicks down through 3 and 4. Out onto the front stretch again. Here we go. Brendan Brody in second. Josh Cole still laying down some distance between him and second place. As Logan Spencer back here in 5th. Now the fastest one on track that last time by would have been the 75 of Waylon McConnell, laying down a 30.07. Our leader laid down a 30.22. So I haven't seen Josh get down under that 30-second mark, which is where he was in qualifying. Everybody knows that Josh Cole has a fast machine, and it's just a matter of trying to get up there to run with him. Here you see Jaden Wicks doing all he can. He's got the best time of the race, though, with a 30 flat, sitting here in second. So we know he's got a quick race car as well. Waylon McConnell also ran a 30 flat for his best time. So there's a couple fast cars out here as everybody's working their way. Brendan Brody there in 3rd. We've got 92 of 150 laps, as now the 4 Brendan Brody looking to the outside of Jaden Wicks down here into corner number 1. Off of 2, down onto the backstretch. Josh Cole better watch himself, because those 3 cars that sitting in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, if they can link up, they can definitely put some distance between them and the cars behind and close in on Josh Cole up there at the front, because Josh Cole has no drafting help out at the moment. These cars back here are still drafting, but the one thing that's hurting them is they're still battling for race position. As they come out of corner number 2 this time, you'll see Jaden Wicks down there on the bottom side. Brendan Brody up front. I said, now everybody gets single file coming down the street, down into corner number 3. There you see Jaden Wicks back out on top again. Now he's doing down low. Brandon Brody, where's he at? He's tucked in behind now. As you see Tom Torrey there, getting a little sideways coming through 3 and 4. Now down across the front stretch. Into corner number 1 to go. Still Josh Cole putting in some space between him and second place. It's going to be interesting to see what this gap is whenever he comes back, whenever that ticker comes back around. Josh Cole there in first, and Jaden Wicks there in second. Now here we see, coming across the top of your screen, that is your leaderboard with the gap, and it looks to be about a second and a half between first and second. We'll have to keep an eye on that, see if it shortens or see if it lengthens. But right now, it looks like it's shortening a little bit, but then it lengthens back out as they work through 1 and 2. I would say that Wicks and Brody need to try to find a way to work together if they're wanting to make something happen and get them both up into that top spot here by the end of this one. As they're front to back, everybody single file. And McConnell back here in 6th position, front to back. Christopher Pendle there in 7th. As they're working their way through the field. Everybody's single file right at the moment. And again, I want to give a shout out to the sponsors. Admin Box. 2. You'll see Regal Wraps there. We're hoping to maybe get something going here with the league here in the future. After things get going our way. Keep digging there, as well as another sponsor, along with 1% Designs. As we come storming down the backstretch. Jaden Wicks here in second, not having a bad run as they come off 3 and 4. Tom Torrey, there you see the 14. Of Daniel Scruggs. Scruggs hasn't quite had the night he's wanted, as he's currently sitting in that 10th position. We'll see if I can get some points up here to see if I can at least give you some where is it? There it is. Travis Stroney is your leader, but I don't see Stroney in the field here tonight. Alex Tilley, another racer I do not see here in the lineup tonight. Oh, looks like Josh Cole is the first name I recognize on that list, on the points list, with Waylon McConnell behind him and Christopher Pendle behind him. and Daniel Scruggs sitting in 8th behind all those drivers. So the first 4 on the point standings, I do not see on the tick. On up there, Schneider. Rick Schneider is here, so he's there in 4th position in the points. As they are working through, as we're on board now with Daniel Scruggs trying to make his way up through the field, as he is a couple laps down here to the leaders here at lap 100. Tom Torrey up to 4th, as he's falling back some. As we got car on the pit road, that is Brendan Brody, that number 4 machine, coming down pit road for some tires and fuel. Joseph Thomas coming in that number 21 machine. Christopher Pugliese in the pits as well. Not sure what's going on with Pugliese as he pitted at lap 97 as he's still in the pits. I'm not sure if he's getting work done. There you see Brendan Brody there with coming out. Joseph Thomas coming out. We'll see what Josh Cole is doing, our leader, out front as he comes down the front stretch. Jaden Wicks here in 2nd. Now, from before, whenever we've been seeing the pit strategies play out, it seems to be about 25 laps is the fuel window. As Pugley's crashed, still in. So Pugley's crashed, apparently. We'll see if we can take a quick look at this, see what happened to Pugley's here. Oh, the 03 gets into the back of Pugley's. Round he goes through that infield. Sliding on down. There you see it. He's stopped there. He's going to tow it back to the pits. Pugley's may be a little frustrated. And number 42 machine out front, it's Josh Cole. As we're running down through the field here, Christopher Pendle sitting in 2nd now. As Logan Spencer, Daniel Scruggs pitted, Brendan Brody pitted, Jaden Wicks pitted as he's coming back out onto the track. Josh Cole, Christopher Pendle, Tom Torrey, Aylin McConnell, all sitting out front right now. Last pitted at lap 81 or 82. Waylon McConnell being the newest of the group, pitting at lap 83. Christopher Pugley's having some issues here tonight. Nathan Peacock in. He's another driver that had some issues here early on tonight, but he's worked his way back up to 6th position. Remember, he had some issues getting off track, ended up taking out that pit road wall as well. As there you see Josh Cole coming down the backstretch. Christopher Pendle there in 2nd. A big, huge gap between 1st and 2nd. We'll take another look at our track map. And let's see if we can find the leader. There is the 43 coming across the start-finish line now. And the 94s comes across now. Now, that don't sound like a huge deal or a huge gap, but it is. As the 94 is stuck behind the 42 now. As we got the 03 coming in of Rick Schneider coming in the pit road. There's the 21. Joseph Thomas now in front of Daniel Scruggs. Hang on to it. He's loose again coming out of corner number 2. Josh Cole in the pit road. That's in the lead over to Christopher Pendle. So if my calculations are right, we still have one more round of pit stops to go before we finish this race out tonight. and it's going to be about 25 to 28 laps to go. Is kind of where I'm thinking, if not around lap 30 to go. Depends on who's going to try that undercut and see if they can keep enough fuel in it to kind of stay out in front of everybody. Waylon McConnell there in second. Tom Tor there in third. Josh Cole down on pit road getting serviced. Harry Fennell also getting serviced. Christopher Pendle now coming around in corner number 2 as they come off the backstretch. That put Josh Cole a lap down, Jaden Wicks lap down. So we got a few drivers now lap down as the front 3 still need to pit here at lap 110. Oh, there, Pendle's now in. Tom Tor still out on the racetrack. Waylon McConnell still out on the racetrack. So Christopher Pendle's coming in all by his lonesome. Looks like Tom Torrey's coming in this lap. As he comes off of 4, there you see the 75 coming in as well. That's the 75 of Waylon McConnell coming into pit road. Jaden Wicks now is going to be transferred over the lead as they come across the line and get around Waylon McConnell, Tom Tor, and Brandon Brody. Wow, Brody's also in. So we got the 2 drivers there. Waylon McConnell and Tom Tor both coming into pit road. And we're on board there with Jaden Wicks. He works his way through 1 and 2. A little stripty there. Looked a little sideways to me coming off, but maybe through 3 and 4. But that just could be just the way that car looked to me. Jaden Wicks now takes over the lead. There's Josh Cole sitting in second with Brendan Brody there in third. Christopher Pendle sitting fourth. So our stage winners, being Brendan Brody and Christopher Pendle, are both sitting third and fourth here so far tonight at lap 112 of the night. Thank everybody for tuning in to Flieger Farm TV on the pole here tonight as we are enjoying ourselves with the Friggy Diggy Racing League and the Arca Series. As they are coming through, we've had a lot of green flag running. I think we've only had one true caution, and that was for the 72 of Nathan Peacock getting spun out on going off-roading a little bit here during the stage number 2, I believe it was. Or it might have been stage number 1, late in stage 1. As we're coming down the front stretch. And I'm sorry to any viewers that enjoy watching the Arca Series and did not make it and was looking for it last week. Unfortunately, my PC and Streamlabs did not want to go online. Everything I tried, it just kept saying, internet connection not found. Well, let me tell you, internet connection was there because I was on iRacing. I was on YouTube. I was on Discord talking to people. So I know my internet was working. But for some reason, Streamlabs said that it couldn't find the internet. Well, it found internet the next night. We are back and rolling again here with the Friggy Diggy. I sincerely want to apologize. I realized it was a road course and it was Watkins Glen. But truthfully, if I could have been there for that race and broadcast it, I would have really enjoyed it. Watkins Glen is one of the tracks I really enjoy as laps are winding down here at Nashville Super Speedway with Brendan Brody sitting in third, Josh Cole there in second. Jaden Wicks out front in the number 88 machine. Better keep looking in that rearview mirror because Josh Cole is coming hard and in a hurry. Who knows? We'll have to see if at lap 120, if drivers start to pit again to top off fuel, or if they're coming in around lap 125 to top off fuel. What's that fuel strategy going to be? We know Brendan Brody. He's got a spotter as well trying to help him get up towards the front, working out fuel strategies, working out the other strategies that may be needing in the race here, like tire wear and everything. Christopher Pendle now up there at the third as he gets around Brendan Brody. Our race 1, but our stage 1 winner in that AutoZone machine, doing a great job here tonight. Was not expecting himself to be up this far as he said in his stage 1 interview, he didn't practice. He didn't have any time to practice. He didn't qualify. So he started in 12th position because he didn't qualify. Ends up coming out here, wins stage 1. Had contentions there in stage 2, I believe. I'm unsure of where he finished at in stage 2. But now he's up here battling it out at stage 3. As Josh Cole's back out front with Jaden Wicks there hot on his heels. But we know that 43 machine of Josh Cole is very quick here tonight as he goes storming down into corner number 1 once again with Christopher Pendle now working to try to get it around the lap car of Daniel Scruggs. Brandon Brody as well back here in the back trying to work his way back up. You can see the gap being put on some of these drivers as we're on board there with Brandon Brody. Kind of see what he's doing here in the car. Got a lot of shaking going on in that wheel. As we come down through 1 and 2. A little sideways. You can hear them wheels really sliding there as he comes sliding up off of corner number 4. Or I'm sorry, corner number 2. It looks worse on my monitor than what it does on the stream of how angled these cars are. I guess they're not angled as bad as what I thought they were coming off the corner. There you see Jaden Wicks there in second, losing ground to Josh Cole. Lap 121 of 150. Who's going to get the undercut? Who's going to try to make that fuel stretch? Brandon Brody back here in 4th. Got to be interesting because the last cars to pit, I guess Josh Cole pitted at lap 108, which means he could possibly go until about lap 130. Jaden Wicks, I'm going to say he can go to about lap 125, 128. We'll see when he comes in. So we still have our money pit stop, as some would call it, coming up. And as spaced out as these drivers are, unless somebody really loses it, I don't see a caution coming out. As you can see how much space there is between the drivers as we're taking a look through the field here. There you see Tom Torre, Terry Fennell, Daniel Scruggs back here a couple laps down. Or a lap down. Rick Schneider a lap down. Rick Schneider getting out of the way of some of the lead cars. That's the 89. Oh, Logan Spencer trying to get around, trying to hold his spot over top of Tom Torrey. As Tom Torrey now gets to the inside of McConnell. Or, I'm sorry, of Spencer. Now here you see Pennell. Waylon McConnell up here trying to find his way around the number 4, Brendan Brody, as they battle it out for that 4th position. Lap 125, we're coming up to 25 laps to go as he crosses the stripe. Here at 26 laps to go, I guess it is, as he crosses the stripe here at Nashville Super Speedway. Hope everybody's enjoying the racing so far. As everything's going well, we got Josh Cole there on out in the lead with Christopher Pendle in second. Jaden Wicks is falling back to 3rd. Christopher Pendle's really showing some speed here as of late as he's working his way back through. Last pitting at lap 110. Waylon McConnell, though, pitted at lap 111. Who's going to go and try for that undercut, though? That is what I'm curious to see. When is the pit stops going to happen? Because from what I've been seeing from the drivers, they're pitting about every 28 to 30 laps. So it's going to be interesting to see where these pit stops happen. Trying to listen to see if I can pick up some driver radio, some driver chatter. To pick up to see when the pit stops will begin. And there you see Brendan Brody coming in. He's going to be the first one to pit road to top off fuel. There you see the 89 of Logan Spencer coming in. Brandon Brody coming in to pit stop. Does he just do splash and go? No, he's taking tires. Logan Spencer, is he taking tires? Yes, he is. Daniel Scruggs is in. Jaden Wicks is in. Josh Cole coming to pit road this time by. Question is, do you feel comfortable running older tires? Do you think they would last? And just get fuel and get out of the pits since it is green flag. You are here at the end of the race. Josh Cole's got the longest trip down pit road as he's in that first pit stall. Tom Torrey in. Fennell's out. Rick Schneider's out. So this is really going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. As it looks like, yes, Josh Cole is taking tires. Tom Torrey also taking tires. Can Josh Cole beat everybody out? Does look like he may do so. As the one he needs to keep an eye on is this 88 of Jaden Wicks. See if we can pull the map up here to see if we can see where Jaden Wicks is at. There you see Jaden Wicks. Where's that 43? There's the 4. Trying to see where that 43 is at on our map. And I'm not quite seeing him as of yet. There he is. There's the 43. There's the 88. So there's the two that we need to watch. Along with the 03 of Rick Schneider. When did Schneider pit last? Lap 106. So he's still got time to make here. But I'm pretty sure Josh Cole is going to come out ahead as Christopher Pendle now comes into pit road. Jaden Wick still trying to work his way up there and try to battle the 43. But I just don't see him being able to get up there very far here this evening. 75's coming in this time by as Christopher Pendle is in. Kerry Fennell in that 00 machine. Taking another lap. Waylon McConnell down into pit road. Christopher Pendle coming out now. Kerry Fennell though in that 00. He's going to go around. He's going to see if he can lead this lap. Or at least try to lead the lap. I'm not sure. It depends on where McConnell's scoring loop is on pit road. Although here he comes. He's coming in pit road this time. So that's going to hand the lead over to Josh Cole once again. And the 94 of Pendle trying to chase him down. He's not as far back as what I thought he might be. Jaden Wicks back here in 4th. Well, now 3rd. And everybody's now 18 laps to go. There you see Cole. There's Pendle. Driver's having issues exiting. There comes Pendle there. But we have lost Cole out of the picture. There's Cole. Here comes Pendle across the line now, along with Wicks. But Josh Cole has a pretty extensive lead out front here. As the laps are winding down with 17 laps to go. Jaden Wicks here in that number 3rd position, in that number 88. The other Earnhardt painted scheme back here, Tom Torrey. Back here in the 6th position. So pit stops are done. Pugliese is out of the race. Thomas is 4 laps down. Pendle's up here in 2nd place. Brendan Brody, I think he's going to try to catch Wicks. But Wicks has quite a gap over the top of him as well. As you'll see the gap there between Wicks and Brody. Look at that. Almost a 10-second gap between Wicks and Brody. And there's a 5-second gap between Josh Cole and Pendle. I don't think Josh is holding anything back anymore. I think he's going to put that pedal down. He's going to let it go and take home and try to bring home the victory here for that number 43 machine here tonight. Christopher Pendle here in the second place. He's doing all he can here as well to bring it home a podium finish. Braden Brody, though, kind of thought he might have had something for the podium finish, but just not quite seemed to be working his way as he loses the spot to Waylon McConnell there in that number 75 machine, coming down into corner number 1. Down the backstretch is Jaden Wicks down into corner number 3. With Christopher Pendle coming out of corner number 4. He's got the lap car of Joseph Thomas in front of him. That number 21 machine, Joseph Thomas still trying to work his way around the track, get some points, even though he's had a not so good night. Same with Nathan Peacock. Nathan Peacock, he's had a few issues here tonight. If you're just now joining us for the finish of this one here with the Friggy Diggy Arca Series and the Friggy Diggy Racing League. The drivers we're watching, there you see Nathan Peacock there in 11th. Josh Cole, our leader, out front. 12 laps to go here at Nashville Super Speedway. Everything seems to have smoothed out now. I don't understand what the hiccups were a little bit ago, but now we are back single file. Everybody's running now. 12 laps to go here tonight as they're coming off of Ford, coming down to 11 laps to go. Front to back, Josh Cole out front. Christopher Pendle there in second. Jaden Wicks sitting in third, and that number 88 machine. Tom Tor, though, has fallen back some as he's now back to 6 as Brody gets around him. I wonder if Spencer's going, or I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Spencer. As we see Schneider, Peacock, Thomas all struggling. I think the 00 Fennel's also struggling some as he's trying to work his way back up to the field. As I think we only have 7 cars on the lead lap so far here towards the end of this one as we're on 10 laps to go here tonight from Nashville Super Speedway. Christopher Pendle in second, Jaden Wicks in third. Waylon McConnell bringing it up into 4th position. No one around him. Everybody's going to be in their own little world right now. Now we kind of look at the track map. Nobody's really doubled up. Everybody's kind of just single filed out there. I bet you if you count them dots, there's 12 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 12 dots. So we can see that there's gaps between everybody. As Logan Spencer may be in danger going a lap down, but I'm just not sure about that as the 43 is working through 3 and 4 right now. Down here on to the front tri-oval for another time. Christopher Pendle also working down through here in at number 94. He's got the 72, who's a few laps down, sitting there behind him. That is Peacock, 3 laps down. Thomas is 4 laps down. Josh Cole kind of riding it out here, almost on a Sunday drive as we're finishing out the race here tonight. Christopher Pendle, as we're on board with him, coming through the corner. There you see, from Aberdeen, Ohio, at number 94 machine. Not quite, didn't think he'd I don't think he was expecting this good of a run tonight here with the Friggy Diggy Arca Series as we're running down through 1 and 2. Down the backstretch, down here into 3 and 4. I see Terry Fennell and the 03 of Rick Steiner getting a little close there on the track map, so they're going to be battling it out there for that position. They're both a lap down, but inside the top 10. Josh Cole still running away with it with Pendle there in second. Jaden Wicks, Waylon McConnell in 4th. There you see Schneider getting around Fennell. Great run here tonight. Everybody with 5 laps to go. Cole way out front. at Flicker Farm TV machine. And if you follow us here at Flicker Farm TV and on the poll here on YouTube or Facebook, you will know that we are live at least 3 times a week right now. On Sunday nights, we're doing this Friggy Diggy Arca series. Monday nights, we're running the Roughneck Racing James Wagner's Welding Gen 6 series. And on Wednesday night, we run the Sim Racing Super Dirt Series for the Mud Puppy Racing League. As Josh Cole works out of for another time, making it 3 laps to go with Christopher Pendle trying to chase him down. I think the lead has shrunk a little bit between Cole and it has. He's cut it in half. He's put some distance between him and Wicks, though. As there you see, still some distance between McConnell. So Wicks is falling back some. Pendle, though, gaining some ground. We'll see if he can push it. As right now, Pendle has found the best lap of the night with a 29.99. The best for Josh Cole is a 30.04. So Pendle really pushing hard here towards the end of this race with 2 laps to go. I just don't think it's enough. I don't think he quite has the momentum or the speed to get up here to Josh Cole. As Josh Cole comes around off of corner number 4, taking that white flag. And he comes down into corner number 1 one more time with Pendle there in second. Pendle did a great job tonight, though. We don't want to count him out, as he is sitting there up 10 spots from where he started. As they come around one more corner, the 43 of Josh Cole out front, with Pendle in second. So Josh Cole bringing home the win here tonight at Nashville Super Speedway. And bringing that win home for Flicker Farm TV as a proud sponsor on that machine. Let's see here. See if we can get there we go. There's our race results. We'll bring them up now. Come on up here. Josh Cole will be your winner. Christopher Pendle there in second. Jaden Wicks finishes third. Waylon McConnell finishes fourth. Brendan Brody finishes fifth. Tom Torr there in sixth. Logan Spencer in seventh. Daniel Scruggs in eighth. Rick Schneider in ninth. Terry Fennell there in 10th. Nathan Peacock in 11th. Joseph Thomas finishing 12th. And Christopher Pugliese had to retire early. So he finishes in 13th. Tough break for some of these drivers here tonight, finishing less than optimal positions for themselves. But still a great job putting the race on. Only 1 caution tonight for accidents, as we'll see if we can get with who we have here in our waiting room. We have Jaden Wicks with our 3rd place finisher. Oh, come on now. Why are you froze like that? All right, now we should be better. Not sure why that camera froze up on me, but it did. But we're back here now with, we'll see if we can get a hold of Jaden Wicks. Come on now. Hey, Jaden, how's it going?
Let's go racing, you bunch of hot dogs.
Oh, what's up, Adam? Sorry for that. What's up, Adam?
All good, all good. We love to hear some of the soundboards sometime. Well, you had a great run here tonight in that number 88. Had some struggles along the way, but all in all, did the track seem pretty good for you?
Yeah, the track was good, of course. Congrats to Josh Cole on his win.
But yeah, the track was good. I was just burning my stuff up way too much. I couldn't have a long run pace, so I really just had a short run pace. But other than that, it was a fun race, and it was pretty good.
Well, all in all, you only had one caution tonight for an incident. Everything else went green flag.
Yeah, that incident actually happened right in front of me, and I was scared. I would say, I thought it was going to come down on me, but I'm glad I got through it.
Definitely had some excitement there for you, I guess.
Yeah, it was.
Who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to for helping you get that third place finish tonight?
I shout out the league. We're trying to get new drivers in here. Have fun. We're here to have fun. Shout out league, Discord, of course. I'll put that out on Facebook pages and put it on my Facebook page. Make sure to come search that Friggy Diggy, and it will pop up on your Facebook page and join the Facebook page.
I know
Really,
a lot of fun racing here, a lot of good competition. I was looking at the standings here tonight, and I know you kind of help with some of the admin side at sometimes, but where was some of your top running in points tonight?
Top running in points. Well, all three of Freedom United are in the points lead, but none of them could show up tonight because of personal reasons, of course. But Rick Schneider, he's up there in points, but he finished. Where did he finish? Ninth. But he's one of the top ones up there. Josh Cole's the top one up there.
Yeah,
Pendle.
Top three that I was trying to figure out where they were at. So
Yeah.
That's unfortunate they had to miss this week. Hopefully they'll be back next week.
Yes, we hope so too.
So, definitely thoughts go out to them as life sometimes throws us curveballs and things, but we work through.
Yep. Well, it was good talking to you, Adam, and I'm happy I got a P3 and has actually got some screen time and an interview.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you can carry the momentum into next week.
Hopefully I can. You have a good night, Adam.
You too, Jaden. All right, that was Jaden Wicks, our third place finisher. We'll see if we can get a hold of Christopher Pendle now. Good evening, Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. So, I know there was a few times during the broadcast that I want to apologize to you. I was ending up calling you Pugliese instead of Pendle. You both have the name Christopher, and you both have the last name starting with a P.
Yeah.
So, I want to apologize getting you two drivers mixed up here tonight. But you had a great run. You won stage one. You come back for a second place finish. No practice. You didn't qualify. Kind of take us through your night here. What led you to get up here to second place?
Strategy, man. The car was fast too. The first stage, I was burning the tires up, on the right front, and I was just trying to figure out how I was just entering late in the corners, and I was burning my tires up by getting on the brakes late, and I figured out how to roll the corners through here, and I dropped my brake bias. It helped the car turn a little bit, and I was able to save tires throughout the run. But man, this thing was fast tonight. I just didn't have nothing there at the end. I was too far back. I think second stage, I should have came in and got topped off on fuel there, that last caution before the second stage ended, and I think I would have won the stage there because everybody else was pitting. That was a bonehead move by me. So I could have won both stages, but I messed that up. And then the last stage, I started in the back, and I just kind of was in back there in lap traffic, and I was trying to be patient, getting through them. I didn't want to cause problems, and I think I dumped somebody there on a restart. He said he missed a shift, so I want to apologize to him for it. I didn't know if I didn't want to go to the right and go past everybody and get a black flag or penalty, so I just kind of stayed in my spot. But it took me a while to get back up there, and then I waited too late to pit on those last pit stops, and by the time I got to him, the race was over. So overall, I'll take second. That's back-to-back weeks, second place, man. It stings a little bit. It's kind of like my boy Brad Kay. He finished second back-to-back weeks, the past 2 weeks in real life. So second place ain't too bad. It'll help me in the points anyways.
Yeah, it'll definitely help out in the points race. And can you take some of this momentum with you in the next week?
Oh yeah, I love Chicagoland. It's a fun racetrack. Tire saving there, obviously. Um, it's a fun place to drive. I think it's Chicagoland, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that race and hopefully I get one spot better.
That's all you can hope for, really.
Yeah,
Let's see your schedule here, and I'll let you know. It will be Chicagoland for
yeah, I love
133
Chicago.
laps.
That's gonna be fun right there. Hopefully, have a bigger field tonight next week than we did like tonight. Tonight we only have like 13 drivers.
Yeah, you only had 13 drivers. I know you had a few of your. You had the one team, Freedom United or something. I think is what I was told. The team was didn't quite make it out tonight for personal reasons and things, and that's fine. Hopefully they'll be back next week. We kind of missed seeing them up front, but you know, it is what it is sometimes.
It sure is.
So, who's your sponsors you want to give a shout out to for helping you get into this podium finish here tonight?
I'll just thank you guys for broadcasting. Thank the league, Friggy Diggy. I appreciate them letting me come on. This is my first season, so I'm technically a rookie. Thanks for letting me race. I appreciate it. Thanks for Brake Car Designs for the beautiful race car. It's a badass looking race car. All my paints he does is badass. Thank my teammates over there at Deep Racing. I appreciate those guys. They helped me out a lot when I'm struggling with trying to figure out how to drive the car. Just thank everybody. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate the drivers. Pretty clean league. I enjoy racing in it every Sunday. So we'll move on. Look forward to next week and good luck. Congratulations to Josh on the win, man. That was a good job by him. I think he said he took 2 tires there and he held me off. So heck of a run for him. Congrats to him.
Well, he definitely held you off, and you and Rick Schneider. I'm not sure which one of you topped out tonight with the better lap time, but you guys set the best times tonight with a 29.99. From what I can see, I can't see that third number.
I think I got a 990, and because I know my crew chief came over and said you had set the fastest lap of the race. That was literally like on the last pit stop. I was pushing at the end. I was, excuse my language, I was balls to the wall. I was not letting off throttle hardly. I was barely off throttle in the corners. I was letting her go. I was letting her eat. But I think that's kind of what my issue was. I just tried too hard there at the end, the first few laps, and burnt my tires up trying to catch them. I think if I'd have managed them a little bit better, I might have had a shot. But like I said, second place ain't bad. I'll take it.
Yeah, you can't complain about it. That's for sure.
Nope. Like I said, it'll help me back in the points too.
So, well, good luck to you next week. Enjoy your win tonight, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully at Chicagoland, we'll see you up front.
Hopefully so. Good. Good job on the broadcast, and we'll talk at you next week.
All righty. Thank you so much. So that was Chris Pendle there, our second place winner. Now we're getting with our victory lane. Josh Cole, sorry it took us a little bit here to get ourselves to victory lane. Had to kind of fight the crowd here, but you come out on top. How are you feeling about that tonight?
Oh my God, man, this is a long time coming. Oh, I feel like every week I have a car that can compete for a win, and I usually screw myself over, whether it be on pit road or making a dumb move on track. And this week I finally put one all together.
Tonight it definitely all lined up. All the ducks lined up in a row for you. You didn't quite pull out the stage wins, but you got the most important win, and that's stage 3 tonight, and winning the race.
Yeah, I managed to get second place in both stages. I decided not to take tires just in case there was a late caution, so I didn't take tires on the first few green flag pit stops, and still managed to get second place in both stages. So I got some good stage points tonight, but all in all, I got that win, and I knew if we had about 3 more laps, Chris was gonna run me down.
He was coming hard as he possibly could be, but I don't know. He might have been burning his stuff up at the same time. So it would have been interesting to see.
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit after the race. I took a bold move on taking 2 tires there to try to hop the lead and get a little bit out in front, and I was just able to manage my stuff all the way to the end.
Well, it definitely worked out. I know you had a couple of the drivers nervous, especially the stage winners, because they kept looking in that rearview mirror to you coming.
Yeah, man. I try to keep pressure, but I pride myself on my clean driving. So if I can't fight for a win, at least I'm going to finish cleanly.
Now, they definitely were a little nervous seeing that 43 coming up through the field tonight.
Yeah, I had that old Flicker Farm TV on it. I think that's what gave me the boost tonight.
Well, I don't know. We'll see if what Regal, if you give us permission, we'll see what Regal Wraps can do up for you.
Hey man, I'll be more than happy to run another one. I've been running this one for you. We appreciate what you do, and just keep up the good work. We enjoy having you around.
I enjoy being here, and I apologize that I couldn't make Watkins Glen last week, but for some reason, PC issues that did not allow me to connect to the internet.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Like I said, we understand, and my Streamlabs wasn't working that same weekend, so I understood where you were coming from.
Did you get yours figured out?
Yeah, I actually I don't think I streamed tonight, but yeah, I was streaming on Friday night, and everything was working fine.
Alrighty, well that's good, because mine, I had to go in and change my internet settings within my Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, I've been working with my two boys, with Smokey and Terry there, and Terry actually got some stage points tonight, so that's a big boost for him. I'm glad to see him starting to run a little bit better.
Yeah, there was a couple drivers. I mean, Pendo, he won stage 1, and Brody, he won stage 2, so definitely good jobs on those drivers.
Yeah, they both had some really fast cars tonight, and like I said, I know Chris took 4 tires there on the last stop, so I think that's what kind of helped him run me down a little bit more. But Brody and Jaden and Chris, they seem to be really fast tonight. I was just able to manage my tires just a little bit better, and I think that's what got the overall advantage at the end.
Hey, that's all that matters, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been a long time coming, man. I'm excited tonight.
Now, how do you feel about Chicagoland next week?
I love tracks like that, Michigan and Auto Club, and I can't wait to. I'll definitely have a bad fast car there.
Well, hopefully it'll all work out. We'll see you next week there at Chicagoland. Who's your sponsor? Did I ask you who your sponsors were?
My sponsors were you tonight.
Well, I know my sponsors were me. I didn't know if there was anybody else you wanted to thank or not.
No, I mean, just like I said, my teammates are glad to have them around, man. I helped coach them around. They're learning just like I did, and I'm glad to see them start to improve a little bit. And we're all together going to be up there at the end of the season. I promise you that.
Well, that's all you can do is just take the season and run with it the best you can, and hopefully I can figure out some more of my technical issues. I still don't know what's all going on, but we'll get it figured out eventually.
All right.
So, but at least the stream's up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I might have dropped a few frames here and there, like somebody hit a lag switch, but I'm not exactly sure what's causing that yet. But we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, like I said, we appreciate everything you do, and we're just glad to have you around, buddy.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, and thank you, drivers, for coming and putting on a show. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Oh yeah, appreciate it.
So, you have a great night, and we'll see you at Chicagoland next week.
All right, appreciate it. We'll see you there.
So that was Josh Cole, our victory winner here tonight, in that number 43 Flicker Farm TV paint job. We'll see what we come up with for him for next week. I think I'm going to get with my other designer. We'll come up with something pretty decent looking for him, Regal Wraps and Designs, to help. Maybe he could put that one in Victory Lane next week. We'll see. So, without further ado, let's thank our sponsors one more time tonight with Keep Digging, 1% Designs, within that Flicker Farm Gaming umbrella. So, everybody have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow night when we take on the Roughneck Racing James Wagner Welding Gen 6 series, and they will be coming to you live from... It'll be their 13th week, so it'll be their season finale tomorrow night, so you want to make sure that you got it so you can... you don't want to miss that as they hit the likes of Talladega tomorrow night. So Talladega tomorrow night for them for their season finale. It'll be great to see how those points stack up. So I hope everybody enjoyed tonight, and we'll catch you again at a later time. Thank you so much for coming out.